So Jackson dragged down. Was that a legal handball? Doesn't matter. Chapman on, give it off. Hawkins, that'll get a bloke back. Doesn't matter.
Too strong in the tackle, Johnson.
Barco, Chapman, who can go all the way from there. Sends a long ball, a bending ball. Right. Logan, here they go again. Johnson.
I think you use now.
From 45, it's direct. Strength again. Centering kick. Mitch Duncan.
Amongst their forwards.
Brings it back.
And develops into that type, so...
Burns from the pocket. Pokes it to Mooney. And with the one call. The locals know the sweetness, but some don't. Can't take the mark on Pollard. Gives it off. Mitch Duncan. Easy. Kilmore gathered, caught. Port Adelaide spins out of trouble and kicks a goal. Just keep building grandstands and the people keep coming. Burns heels that back to Bartell. Drop punt towards Johnson. Port Adelaide. A very accurate kick of the ball normally. James Port Adelaide. Mooney. Varco will do all the way to the square. In fact, Mooney's kick could have rolled home. Burns missed it. Simmons gets it. Caught. He didn't have prior opportunity. He's been make that three. Port Adelaide passes this to Mooney. Mooney, game 197 today. He's got a huge 200th coming up. Kelly. He is, and he's in position A here. Port Adelaide.
Big kick, one.
And if it worked, got one too high. Gives it up. Mooney, he kicks around the body. This is ridiculous. Kicks forward. And Port Adelaide, a record-breaking afternoon for him. Never in doubt.
Up in the tackle.
Varco, this time the pass is okay. If he wins himself a fourth flag this year, Cam Mooney.
But Hawkins one-on-one.
He goes wide out of Johnson. He might as well just kick the goal. Got a little fancy earlier. That's better. 1-2. Oh, too slick. Stevie Johnson, you don't give him half a chance. How today? Spears it to Johnson, that's perfection.
Oh, okay.
Stevie Johnson, they're killing them softly. Varco spears the pass, perfection again. For these two clubs. Mooney, he launched into that. It's Vickery, beautiful palm down. Chapman, long ball. Hawkins coming like a train.
Oh.
Johnson at the back. He will stroll in and kick his fifth. And he centres it to Burns unselfishly. This Capacity House has left. They are enjoying every moment. A 108-point demolition at Skilled Stadium. The 25th home win in a row for the Cats.
A man inside the 50. Gamble sets it up for Selwood. 35 metres out. He's right on the 150. Don't let that fool you. Goes long and bounces. Plays on immediately. Mackey is storming towards goal. There's an easy one. My wife would get this. Elwood. Johnson. Short one. Mackey right on the 50. Can go short to Ablett or go for goal. He decides on going for goal and kicks it. Split the middle. With creating Aussie rules. Played cricket for Melbourne and Geelong and captain Melbourne and Geelong in footy. Prismal goes at goal. Scarlett. Taken by Prismal. Got their last goal. Lines up and kicks another one. This ball man on down towards the square. Lonergan, as cool as you like, turns around and full advantages paid. Breaking away is Stokes. Hangs it out to the right. It comes back. Well, that was Martin sliding out of view. Johnson goes to Ablett. Open goal, and he got hand passes to Johnson. Johnson hand passes to Ling, to Cameron Ling. Thought about the right boot. Prismal, 35 metres out, slots it.
That's really been the story of the night.
Oh, Stokes, superb. Runs inside the 50. Needs a goal to finish. That was Marek. It finishes up with Burns. Stokes with the outside of the boat. Short start. Burns to Stokes. Will it be another one? Goes the snap. Bends it. Finds a man inside the 50. Gamble sets it up for Selwood. 35 metres out. He's right on the 150. Don't let that fool you. Goes long and bounces it.
The ball went to.
Oh. Rain continues to fall. This kick is pretty good. Releases him now. The long kick from Enright. Going back and
as he plays on here. kicks the...
Plays on immediately. Mackey is storming towards goal. There's an easy one. My wife would get this. Elwood. Johnson. Short one. Mackey right on the 50. Can go short to Ablett or go for goal. He decides on going for goal and kicks it. Split the middle. With creating Aussie rules. Played cricket for Melbourne and Geelong and captain Melbourne and Geelong in footy. Prismal goes at goal. Scarlett. Taken by Prismal. Got their last goal. Lines up and kicks another one. Kelly from Corey. Inside the forward 50. Mooney. Inside 50 for the Cats. Lonergan comes in and slots another one. This ball man on down towards the square. Lonergan, as cool as you like, turns around and full advantages paid. Breaking away is Stokes. Hangs it out to the right. It comes back. Blake. Poise. Kicks inside the forward 50. Ablett. Gary Ablett directly in front. Does what Gary Ablett's do.
The clearances a little bit and the contested possessions he'd like to see.
35 metres out, and this one slides through. Who will play on? Well, that's interesting. Gamble kicks it behind, or does he? No, he's got the goal. Well, that was Martin sliding out of view. Johnson goes to Ablett. Open goal, and he goes 4 or 5 pieces there of the puzzle. Goes long down towards full forward, and the mark is held by Mooney.
Involved for a third time to kick it to Mooney.
Mooney hand passes to Johnson. Johnson hand passes to Ling, to Cameron Ling. Thought about the right boot. Prismal, 35 metres out, slots it, slams it into the turf. Goes towards the pocket. What a beautiful finish. Lonergan steers it through with the...
That's really been the story of the night.
Oh, Stokes, superb. Runs inside the 50. Needs a goal to finish. That was Marek. It finishes up with Burns. Stokes with the outside of the boat. Short start. Burns to Stokes. Will it be another one? Goes the snap. Bends it back. No, I said at Geelong. But he may be. Well, if you're the best at Geelong, then...
Ablett and Ling, he'll be the centreman for this side in the next 10 years.
Back to Ablett. Ablett kicks inside the forward 50, and Johnson. Steve Johnson.
Pounding down again, Nathan Ablett bolts to the goal square. And that's the target, Mooney as well. It's all set up for Cam, he can let it go, he takes it.
Played on quick, they got the ball in there, put the defence under pressure.
First blood to the Cats. Normally has an impact. Mooney likes his chances. No, he disguised it beautifully. And Steve Johnson, another one who the Cats will be hoping gets up today. And there's a turnover. And Ablett, the little genius, drives it home. Chatnitz has to make amends for before. And Steve Johnson can take it and make sure of it. Want to concede another one. Pettigrew, a man who can run. You can see he's quite confident. Striding out against Brad.
Ablett now, well done by Geelong. Kelly, Selwood, sold it beautifully and sets up Bartell. Not a big goal kicker, but he's got one to go with that Brownlow. Reversing the pressure here. Hunt to Corey and back to Hunt. Geelong hold up.
And with the defensive answers at the moment, Rook, as they cut through the middle of the ground. Corey Enright out for little Stokes. Quick to give it off. Steve Johnson for his third.
He's a star. Was dead there. He's done well. Rook's a chance from inside 50. Slapsy Maxi.
Here they come. More destruction out of the middle. Selwood, Nathan Ablett for 2 in a minute.
Symes, Thurston's again, and he's ready to rook. Gone. Having it over the top boat. Mown down. Corey wins the...
Melbourne. Hoping for Corey. Harley. Oh, Chapman!
Straight. Here's Paul Chapman. Just a beautiful ride on Treadray. There it is. Perfectly put game.
Nathan Ablett able to crash the pack. Corey out for Chapman. He's had a great day. They all have. Mark another one down for the Cats. But again, just totally overwhelmed by the numbers. Mackey, Scarlett, surging forward again. He won't be able to kick a goal from there. They've got a couple down there who can. All the way with Steve.
He's really developing now as a midfielder. Not a good sign that he looked to have a sore neck there as well. Little snap around, and Geelong have kicked the first, and it's cockatoo.
Dangerfield, Caddy, Menzel in a confined situation. Now down the line, Selwood's in this marking contest, and what a brilliant mark over the first game of Willis. And now they're away. Duncan spreads forward. He can line it up from 50, spearing ball, and Mitch Duncan kicks the Cats' second goal.
And teams that aren't used to playing here just kick the ball out on the full very often.
Yeah, good point, Lingy. High ball up here. Over the back, Motlop again. Motlop kicks his second goal.
Artelli did a brilliant job, got it out to Blitzarves in the end. Now Guthrie on the boundary line. McCarthy a little stumble, and then one-on-one for Day, and coming across the front was nearly cursed, and Selwood's handball was outstanding. Menzel, he won't miss from there.
Back in the middle they go. Selwood, handball out, Smith, wide ball, Langdon, Motlop. Motlop's already kicked three. Brilliant ball. Finds an opportunity with Menzel. Umpires said you're off the mark, so you've got to go. Menzel, low hard ball. Hawkins mark.
And these two great competitors and champions going head-to-head. Little don't argue from Motlop was very good. He likes to go the outside of the boot. Cockatoo fisted away cleverly by Collar Jasny. Oh, the first game of Willis went ahead into it, and Kirsten picked it up, bent it around the corner. Shane Kirsten's got 3 goals.
To defend on Simmons Stadium. Because of that narrow ground, you can just trap them in the pocket, and they really have to scramble to get out, and they've turned it over again, the Suns.
That was a horror kick from Day. It's been just turned over horribly. Look at the ball from Dangerfield.
Carried the ball across. I don't think that was his intent. Oh, look at the pressure. I was happy with that decision, by the way. Free kick, advantage paid, Geelong score. Now, that was all created because they didn't want to go to the pocket again. Handball out wide. Prestia able to get on the end of it. Bang! McCarthy, great tackle
by Henderson, running torpedo. It's going to come back the other way. Goes back in again. Henderson, Malcheski claim the mark, and he can't work out why the whistle didn't blow. Dangerfield loves to run, loves to kick long. Beautifully weighted kick for Hawkins. And he's enjoying some fine service. Hawkins unselfishly into the corridor. Darcy Lane in the right spot, directly in front.
I can't remember the last time it went inside 50 for the Suns and the ball came to ground. Geelong are marking every entry the Suns have inside their own 50.
Biggest margin for the year, 86 points to go. The GWS win over Port Adelaide. That's in danger tonight. Out the back, another chance. Zach Smith, really athletic, really clever. Great goal, Zach Smith.
Up against the boundary line. He's got a great step. Now he's able to get the ball long. Hawkins has got his man in a good position here. Under the footy, Selwood tried to knock it out to him. Big kick, 50-metre kick. And it's going to bend back magnificently. That is an absolute ripper. That is called knowing this ground.
And it's really starting to become distressing for the Gold Coast. This is on a day where GWS beat the champion Hawthorn team by 75 points. They come forward again. Guthrie to Hawkins. So just one goal in the previous fortnight coming into this game. And now for goal number 4, he didn't quite hit it right, but it didn't matter. 4 goals to Hawkins. As you'd expect, Guthrie's kick through the corridor. The hands of Selwood. Such a complete player, Joel Selwood. To Motlop, he's going to take them on. Second bounce, Ablett gives chase. Decides to get boots of ball. Out the back, Dangerfield wants another one. Look at the skill, look at the speed, and look at the goal. 114 points is the margin.
Listen, Brad turned 40 on the same day as our publicity manager at 7, Greg Smith, who coincidentally went to St Kevin's with both of the Scotch boys. Here they go inside 50. Hawkins will give it off. They'll kick it over. 120 points. A king-size shellacking.
Dangerfield may be able to bring it back. It's a high ball, not a lot of distance, but plenty of height. Oh, Menzel, it falls into his breadbasket.
Darcy goes solo against Hawkins, who won it, got it down to Kelly, outside of the boot, delightful. Doesn't get any better than that in these windy conditions.
Gave it to Tui, who goes in towards half forward once again. Here's another one to the Cats. It was too easy for Tim Kelly. He's got his second for the term.
Cut off by Blitzarves. He can get and go. Ablett's on the run. He has a paddock. Dangerfield, Parfitt, who does he want? Parfitt's got it. Dangerfield leads for him, or he can go inside. Menzel, that was a raffle. And Menzel pulled out the winning ticket.
Nyhouse goes short to Wilson. Boy, did he put him under the pump. Duncan came charging at him and barrelled him.
They allow so many short kicks, and then out of nowhere they decide one's not 15.
Scott Selwood caught one in the eye as Henry goes to the outer side. Dangerfield, beautiful pickup, sneaks away from Nyhouse, tumbles it up towards the 50-metre line. Kelly's lurking again. Hawkins is further afield. Taylor's there as well. Taylor had to beat a couple. The Guthrie hand pass is good, and the Hawk has another one, and the Cats are on the march.
Tui, 50 from goal, spanks it to the top of the square, overheads, Harry T, off the deck.
It's just starting to get an Armageddon feel about it, isn't it? Look at the hail bouncing.
Side 50, and that's where they're heading now. Hawkins at the back, Menegola waiting down. Around the body goes Menegola, and he gets another one. Murdoch from halfback. Henry, well, his wheels spun, but that didn't stop him. Took a fine mark in slippery conditions, gives it off to Guthrie. Where's the Hawk? Here's the Hawk, 40 out directly in front. Gets it away quickly. A hurried kick goes in towards full forward. Parfitt needs a kind bounce. Parfitt still going. Parfitt will go into the goal, and there's number 15. Suddenly, the Cats go up towards half forward. Play on was the call. Here's Tui. He can sniff a goal, this man. He's smelt it. And he's got it. In trouble, but gets it away towards Chara. Loses it. And here's Parfitt. Give it across, and he does. Parfitt says thank you to Murdoch. And there's another one on the board. And the Cats have got 17. No one cleanly away. An opportunity for the danger man. And gets it off. A little chip in towards half forward is good. 45 metres out. You've got a great view of what he sees. The drop punt's on its way. And he has rewritten the record books for the Cats. Tumbling at the centre wing, Stewart marks unopposed. Plays on quickly. Inside 50. Where's the Hawk? Pearce charged his arm and he charges forward. Then he loses it. Henry steps in and he has added to the goals. Selwood, that was Scott. Slip. Ablett held his feet. Duncan, 50 metres out. Clever to Kelly. Run on, stroll through and get another one. Short, that ball was touched, so they'll look up towards the forward line. Not a lot there at the moment, but enough for Thurlow. Passes towards Hawkins. Johnson has given it away. This could be embarrassing. The hand pass comes to Adelaide. He hasn't kicked a goal yet. Now he has. Gazza joins the group. And there it is for Gary Ablett, number 400.
Target from West Coast. It's swooped on by Taylor, who pumps it from 50 and kicks a beauty for the Cats.
Too far out, so he centres it. That's the right spot. Hawkins had to go the spoil. Johnson's there. Look out, anything could happen. Kelly's there too, and anything does happen. It's another goal. A couple of star big men.
Not too sure where he needed to kick on his left foot there.
Exactly. Chapman to Johnson. No stopping him there. He's going to bend it back from considerable range, and he measures it off to perfection in game number 100.
That Geelong went out despite the fact they had one less number, and they run out of defence. Prismal, Ling. Now the running man, Wojcinski, he has one bounce. Could have gone again, decides to kick, and it's a beauty. Tom Lonigan. Goal umpire doesn't move. The Cats get their 8th. Blake's all free in the middle. And the big man with magnificent skill hits the teammate on the chest. That's Kelly. And he gives it to the run of Chapman, who's worked really hard. Steadies onto the right boot. Bit of fancy stuff from Chapman.
It's fancy enough,
that's good enough. It's a goal.
Though they just corral him. It's a nice word, Tim. Corral.
Oh, here's another one coming up.
They also give
Kick
it to
that
him.
meter over, Michael. It's number 10 as Ablett finishes off.
Barco there. He's the only Geelong player who really hasn't got going tonight. He's only had 1 disposals, but he leads his team for tackles with 4, and that is one of the reasons he's in the side.
Big hip and shoulder from Mooney. Here he is, the man. Barco kicks a goal.
Confidence is shaken, and they're looking for the safe options by going sideways and backwards now.
Not 15, says the umpire. Oh, this is ugly. This is very ugly. Another goal of the Cats. Barco gets his second.
Darren Milburn says I'll follow him, so Milburn will get into it as well.
Here's Steve Johnson to Prismal. Oh, Chapman!
Yeah, his hands are around him.
Guess who giving it off to Mooney? Selwood. Prismal hasn't had a big role tonight. He kicks a goal now.
He receives now. Beautiful football from the Cats as Chapman goes inside 50. No free kick to Bartel. Here's Mooney. He's hungry for another one.
It's ambitious.
Gives it to Chapman. And Chapman's got his 5th.
Like, if they win, they're expected to. If they lose, well, it's big news. But, you know, if they can emotionally get to finals in good shape with Ablett on fire, they will certainly be a big chance to go back-to-back.
33 goals for the season, Stevie J. Inside 50, a little bit left to right. Alistair Lynch says Johnson's got 1. It's early in the day. He's got a double. About, spins out, kicks it around the corner. You just cannot give him any leeway. For the season, he's a Rising Star nomination, and he's a talent. And he kicks the 5th goal of the day for the Cats. Back towards Port Adelaide, they collide. Coming through, Mooney. Jay now lining up for his 4th, lining up for goal number 350. Yep. For goal number 38 for the year for him. Top to Johnson. Can he make it 5? Yes, he can. Gives off to Milburn. He wants a goal. He's inside 50. He's rewarded. Game 200 next week, barring any mishap. And he kicks the Cats 11. It's off to Joel Selwood. And they're on a roll now, the Cats. Kick 16-5 coming into the game. This for number 2. His accuracy remains brilliant. Adelaide is keeping the nose in front with his 2nd. Side, Ling. Ring-a-ding-ding. Adelaide now, 40 metres out directly in front. He's got 3. It's a tight angle. They don't miss many. Straight over to J-Pod. 4. And he got close, but he got it. Turns, steadies, balances, kicks. That's better, Cats.
Every week.
Mooney's kick is beautiful. Never in doubt. Still lurking, still dangerous. That's magnificent. That is a super goal from the J-Pod for once. And here comes Mooney. And over to Johnson. He'll kick it this time. You can't give that one away. From 50 metres out. And he nails it.
So good.
25 goals for Geelong, 2 for Christensen. It'll bounce high. Little nudge from Chapman. Got Ling lurking, not required. He gets his 2nd. Does a man get on his own so far, standing in the corridor like Wojcinski?
No one near him.
No one near him at all. Well, he's going to just take him on. He's going to keep going. Wojcinski, another bounce to 40 metres. It'll bring the house down. And why wouldn't it? It's brilliant footy. It's never in doubt. Fires the handball out. Stokes steadies, delivers.
65 from home, sends it long to the hot spot. Mooney's doubling back. Bowden the spoil. Tuck was 3rd man up. Ablett for Johnson. Welcome back, Steve Johnson. He's waited a while for that. Confidence is soaring for Geelong. Wojcinski's going to run onto this. He can use Varco, or Varco can shepherd. Wojcinski can go himself. Oh, he took a long time. Got it off to Hawkins. He'll feed it back for Chapman. From 50 out for his 3rd. They can't be stopped tonight. Goes towards that matchup. Bowden slipped. Mooney didn't. Has he got support? He has. He's got Gary Ablett. And the Cats have got 8.
So look for kids to get some experience. It'd be nice to see a few of them with the ball in their hand.
Here's Selwood. Hawkins couldn't hang on, but Varco will mop up. Give it to Gary. Can he get two in a minute? Can he get two in a minute? You bet he can.
How good is that?
Varco towards Mooney. Ablett kept his footing well. Nathan to Gary.
Good tackle.
From McGlon. Nathan Ablett for Ling. They're queuing up, Geelong. They're queuing up, and Ling says, let me join in. It's a 10-goal opening term. They've hit it straight to Ablett. Nathan tripping the line. Fantastic. Oh, what's a goal by Nathan Ablett. Well, their foot skills have let them down today, and you combine that with Geelong's attack on the footy and a clean disposal, and that's why a mauling is unfolding as Johnson goes long and it will bounce through. It's an ace to full forward. Chapman. Oh, no one can lay a hand on him tonight. It is too easy. We'll stick with it. Varco just dances away. Just dancing away. Celebrate, Travis.
How did he get that sort of space?
Oh, look at this one. This is horrible.
It is horrible. And Varco waltzes in for his third and his team's 23rd.
Worked super hard here, Brett Delidio.
Ablett away, down the middle, straight onto the chest, and it's a big one at that. Well, not to like them when they're in this rare vein of form. Mooney's going to run onto this. Can Hawkins he can't get his fourth goal for the quarter, so he'll just give it off to Nathan Ablett.
Look at this
with ferociousness.
She's on out the back too, and Scarlett's going to sort it out.
The wrestle continues as Kelly kicks to Hawkins. Great transfer. Oh, Ling.
Don't speak too early.
It's not over yet. Bouncing it to the square. Chance for Geelong. Bartell's done everything tonight.
Clarkies again.
So why not add your name to the goal-kicking list? Take off here. Good run by Mooney. Kick's going to make him work. Time for a party trick. Towards Ling. He's got rid of Delidio.
Oh, big mark from Big Red.
For goal number 35 tonight for Geelong. Ling kicks his third.
Jara in defence, run down again. Steele, Mackie pumps it from 55. Squeezed it in. Bartell off the carpet, and it's a mark to Hawkins.
Surely that was fumbled over the boundary line.
Plays on Stokes. He couldn't grab it. Johnson, he couldn't grab it. They were both wandering around. Stokes in the end. Kenzie back to Wachinski. Runs straight through Strauss. Shoots the handball wide. Stokes, Varco. This is amazing to watch. Duncan from Johnson. It's more than a training drill. The Selwood doing as they like. Johnson, pocket, one-hander.
Oh, boy.
And over the top with the handball. Mooney kicks another. He's got 5. Quick fire handball. Johnson kept his feet. Pops it up. Varco. They're queuing up. Stokes. No one in the goal square. Runs in and kicks number 19 for the half.
Behind. It's when you're not under pressure that you are not entitled.
Look at the kick in.
Turnover from the kick in. Selwood thought about having a shot. Christensen. He's been in spectacular form.
They won.
Wachinski. He just runs away from them with speed. He might be 30 years of age. Hasn't lost any of it. Kelly to Ling. Varco's on the move. Set up beautifully. Might go all the way himself. Runs inside 50. Unselfishly. Johnson. Another training drill. Hawkins gives it wide. Duncan kicks smothered. Goes back. Gets it again. Has the shot. And kicks it.
He's never happy, Barb.
He's an ex-Demon. He's an ex-Melbourne coach. He doesn't look like what he's looking at. Steve Johnson runs to 50, launches for number 4. Johnson back inside. Johnson, who can smell another one. Unselfishly to Corey. Unselfishly to Varco. Time to steady. Number 28. Corey, Selwood. All 18 might get a touch here. Enright. Varco, look out. Straight down the middle. Stokes is screaming for it. Uses the body, back of the pack. Johnson wandering around. He wanted it most. Hands it over. Go West, young man. This ground for the Cats, and they've got more in store. Corey out wide. Duncan over the top. Johnson, he can smell another. Back to Duncan. Weaves his magic. 34 goals. Side 50 to Johnson, free.
Who's playing on this one?
Weak tap, Scott. Unfortunately, he's just getting caught.
Go sideways.
He's a bit too smart. Well, look at this.
Oh, you cannot do that.
Leisurely kick. And he squeezed it in. No way.